Hey y'all, welcome to a Deja Vu Tuesday on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. And what I got for you today is a beer that is delicious, and I haven't had it in a long time, but I reviewed it back a long time ago, probably it's been at least 2 years since my initial review of this brew. But it is a brew from Belgium. It is from the Brouwery van Steenberg, and it's a Gulden Draak 9000 Quadrupel, an exceptional golden amber quadruple ale. Alright, so that's what she looks like, Gulden Draak. This stuff is a 10.7% alcohol by volume. Now, the interesting thing about this brew, I can't hardly read, it's got high fermentation. It has secondary fermentation, and it contains 4% more malt than a lager. 4% more malt. I don't know, whatever that means. Now, Gulden Draak, an ale with an exceptionally rich and complex palate, brewed as an ode to the city of Ghent, Belgium. Postal code 9000. Alright. Brewed and bottled by, I've already read that. Now, this to my knowledge, I think I've read that this is a bottle fermented brew. Did I just say that a minute ago? No, I didn't. But secondary fermentation basically means it's fermented in the bottle, because that's the emblem it has on here. High fermentation, secondary fermentation, that means in the bottle, to the best of my knowledge. And if y'all, if I say some of this stuff and it's wrong, feel free to correct me in the comments. I am open to all suggestions and people that have more understanding and more knowledge about these things than I do. I really don't have time to do a whole lot of research on these. I do what I can, but I am limited in my time, man. From time, I work 12-hour days. It's dark when I go in. It's dark when I get home. When I get home, it's about time to go to bed. As soon as I eat and get a shower, I just don't have a whole lot of time, y'all, and I kind of do the best I can. So I am open to any kind of suggestions or any kind of corrections or any knowledge that you want to share with me, man. I'm more than appreciated, because I love y'all and I really appreciate y'all's input. So, from my understanding, the secondary fermentation, at least in this Gulden Draak, is bottle fermentation. All right, 10.7% ABV. It's 11.2 fluid ounce bottle. Now, the last time I did a Gulden Draak, it spewed. And I've been real gentle with this bottle. I took it right from the fridge. I brought it in here. I've been real gentle with it. But these are sensitive brews, so I brought me some paper towels in case it spews on me. So let's see what happens. Well, it gave a little hiss, but that's all. Okay, good. The Gulden Draak, however you want to pronounce it. That's the crown there. And this is a delicious brew. I can't wait to try it again. It's been a long time. Look at that beautiful brew. Oh, man, you can just tell by looking at it, it's going to have a rich flavor. Look at that dark gold color. And little bubbles floating up through there. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. But that is just a beautiful brew, y'all. Look at that. Look at that color. Now, I've said this quite a few times, and I really got no way to compare it after I do the video. But the brew I'm seeing here live, and I'm looking at it on the camera it looks darker than what it actually is. It looks a little darker and a little more reddish in color than what it looks like here. Now, it's just a beautiful dark gold beer. I try to hold it in front of the wall where you can kind of appreciate that color. Man, it's just beautiful. And that head, look at that. I just love it, y'all. Let's get a nose on her. And that that head is just, it's just there. I poured it perfect, man, where that head just stopped right at the top. Oh, it's got a Belgian ale type aroma coming off of it. But just right now, it's a beautiful bright beer. And the bubbles are just still going crazy through there, man. I mean, they're just little teeny tiny bubbles, but they're just going to town. Now the bubbles on the side there look a little more coarse. Up at the top, they look a little more coarse than the bubbles that's coming up through there. They're just little bitty fine bubbles. All right, let's get a taste of that head. Man, it's, oh. If you've never had a Belgian ale, a Belgian ale has a richness to it that is unlike anything else. And the Belgian ales, to me personally, they all have this similar type flavor. Now, they're not exactly alike, but they have a similar type flavor that's got that richness, that rich, I don't know what you call it, a tradition in brewing, tradition in ingredients, whatever it is. The Belgian ales have this similar type flavor that's just superior to any other beer, in my opinion. I love them. And this one has that, it has the flavor in the head, man, and I know the beer's going to be good. It has that spice, that Belgian ale spice. I can't remember, y'all. It's either a clove or anise or something like that. It's not overpowering. I mean, it's kind of a subtle flavor. But these Belgian ales, they have what is it? Coriander? No, it's not coriander. That's not a coriander type flavor. It's more of a clove or an anise type flavor. Just delicious, and it's in the head now. It's subtle, but look at that lacing got on the glass there. Let's pour some more off in there. All right, so oh wow, I've got some serious sediment in the bottom of this bottle. I'll give that a good swish, see if we can get that off in there. That'll cloud this up like a big time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see it. I mean, there is just a cloud I just poured in there. Because I could not see through the bottom of the bottle. Oh, I can now. Boy, I've got it off. Got it all off in there now. Look at Look at that. It ain't bright no more. A little bit of brightness down there at the bottom of it, but look at that cloud right up under the head. Man. Oh, I just love beer. Now, this particular bottle does not have a date code on it. It has something right here. It says 09KT. I don't know what that means. But I do know that I have had this in my fridge for... I've had this one in my fridge probably for at least 2 years. And since it was a 10.7, I've just been letting it age there. So I'm expecting some... A lot of these Belgian ales that are bottle fermented like this, they say that they are a living beer. Like they continue to develop different flavors the longer they age. So now I got a good aroma and a decent Belgian ale flavor out of the head. The body itself may prove a little bit different. I remember liking this beer. I remember it being rich and strong. And it's a 10.7% ABV, so I expect it to be a little strong. But this one's been aging in the fridge for at least 2 years. So let's see what we've got here. This, let me pull that back just a little bit where you can see the bottle better. There we go. Get the whole bottle in there. This Gulden Draak Belgian Ale is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do to provide for yourselves and your families just like I do. Cheers, brothers and sisters. It's got such a rich flavor, man. It's hard to compare it to anything else other than another Belgian ale. The flavor is delicious. It doesn't really have a whole lot of hoppiness to it. It don't have a whole lot of it's a little bit heavy, and just absolutely freaking fantastic, man. I mean, it's smooth. It's not necessarily as crisp as some of the other beers are, but it's just smooth, goes down easy. Got that little hint of whatever spice it is, clove or anise or something like that. That's not overbearing either. It's got the richness, that little bit of a spice in it, smooth, and just a wonderful, wonderful flavor. It's definitely an A beer. It can't be anything less than an A beer, man. It's just freaking good. And of course, it's cloudy as crap now. You can't see nothing. Look at that. At first, you could see through it. Now you can't, since I gave that bottle a switch. It's cloudy. But good beer. If you have not had a chance to try the Gulden Draak, if you find it, I mean, it's a little bit expensive. I think when I bought this, it was like $6, $6 to $7 for a bottle of it. And I bought, I may have bought this, I can't remember. I may have bought it in a 4-pack. Anyway, it was expensive. $5 to $7, I want to say, for a single bottle. Anyway, it was worth it. At a 10.7, it's a delicious brew. It's not really a chuggable brew. I mean, I guess I could chug it, but it's more of a sip and enjoy, sip and savor type brew. To me, it's just delicious. You get that medium to heavy mouthfeel, and just it's not got a whole lot of carbonation in it. I mean, it's got some, but it's not got a real heavy carbonation presence. It's just got that wonderful rich flavor. So anyway, this one's an A beer, y'all. Give it a shot if you ain't never. All right, y'all. That's been a Deja Vu Tuesday this week. I'll be back for a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday tomorrow. And I've got another Kutna Hora that I'm going to do. It's out of the Czech Republic, and it's a dry hopped Pilsner. So stay tuned for that. Love and appreciate y'all. Cheers. It's fine. It's just a fine, fine beer.